Good morning, children. I'm your English teacher, Mr. Devesh Singh. This is a next chapter from your textbook, and it is section number 3. The poem name is Antigonish. A very nice poem, a very short poem, composed by W.H. Mayans. Students, you see here the poem's name is Antigonish. Antigonish is a place, a city that is situated in Canada, and in this city it is said that there was a ghost who always wandered here and there, and there was no appearance of this ghost, but somebody realized it. You see here the poem line by line. Inspired by reports of a ghost roaming the stairs of a haunted house in Antigonish, Canada, W.H. Mayans wrote this poem in 1899. This is a poem written by W.H. Mayans in 1899, and he wrote this poem at that time when he was inspired so much by the reports of a ghost. The ghost who was roaming, means moving, wandering here and there, and also this ghost was wandering the stairs of a haunted house. The house was very haunted, and when somebody tried to use the stairs at that time, the ghost, without any appearance, he met with that particular person. So he wrote this poem. Now you see this poem line by line. Yesterday upon the stair I met a man who wasn't there. The poet says that this is the time of the last day, means yesterday I was upon the stair, and there I met a man who was not there, means the man who has no appearance, who was not looking physically, and the poet says that he met that person who was not looking there, and there was no physical appearance of that person. He wasn't there again today, and once again the poet visited the stairs, but that man was not there again, and I wish he would go away. Here the poet says that this is my wish, that he go away somewhere else to leave this place. This is the wish, this is the thinking of the poet, that the ghost leave the place and went to another place. Now the second stanza. When I came home last night at 3, the man was waiting there for me. Now this is the another moment when the poet came at house very late. It was late night, and the last night moments when the time was about 3, when the poet was going to use the stairs, he found that once again the invisible man was waiting for me. But when I looked around the hall, then the poet began to observe the location of the hall. I couldn't see him there at all. Once again, the ghost was invisible. There was no sign of the ghost, and the poet was unable to find the ghost. Now, number 3. Go away, don't you come back anymore. Poet says, in a very, you can say here, or in a requesting manner. It is a great desire of the poet. The poet says that you go away, you leave this play, you go away from here. Don't try to make a fright in my heart. So you go away and don't come back here further. It is a deep request made by the poet for the ghost. Go away, and please don't slam the door. And poet also says that you leave the place, you go away from here, and you also don't slam the door. Means you are trying to slam, you are trying to shut the door very hardly. Don't try this. You leave the door, you leave this house that is known as a haunted house, and you go to another place for always. Last night I saw upon the stair a little man who wasn't there. Once again, the poet came in this last stanza. This was the another moment. Once again, the poet realized that last night when he was at the stair, there was no appearance of the ghost. This little man was not there. Means this ghost was not there on the stair, and he was not there again today. And once again on the day, the poet used the stair, but there was no sign, there no symbol of this ghost, no physically appearance of the ghost. Means finally the poet found that the ghost was not there. Oh, how I wish he would go away. Finally, the poet says here, he expresses his desire here that I wish for the ghost that he would go away anywhere to leave this place. And finally, he wishes his desire for the ghost, and with this expression of satisfaction, the poet makes end of this poem. This is a very short poem composed by the poet W.H. Mayans. In this poet, especially, the description is all about a ghost. The ghost who was very famous, the Antigonish, at Antigonish in a haunted house in Canada. But now this poet removed all the doubts for everyone to expose it, to compose the poem here, that finally there is no symbol of the ghost, no appearance of the ghost, saying about this poem. Thank you everyone. Now this is the end of the poem. Thank you.